Welcome back to another episode in the Tennessee Titans franchise, week 12 in our 7th season. And today we're really going to have a big game against a tough opponent. It's going to be the Dallas Cowboys, who are currently 10-1. We are 10-0, so we've got that going for us. But look at this one here. It's the top 2 battle in the NFL. First against second. If you want to defend the top spot in the NFL, we have to win this game, or at least draw it. And yeah, the Cowboys are going to be a tough nut to crack. They always are. And we've got a few things that we have to take care of. First off, short week. Second, the hot opponent, of course. Then we're going to be taking a look at the Dallas Cowboys roster. And then, of course, weekly strategy and the game. Apart from that, it's not a lot that we have to do. I won't be negotiating, won't be taking a look at the college players. So we're just going to dive into it. Before we do that, though, just going to say thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate all of you being here for the journey with me. Really makes it special. So thank you for that. And off we go into the short week discussion. Alright, Will Levis says obviously we have a short week this week, so not much time to create an elaborate game plan. With that being the case, I want to stress how important it is that we play fundamentally sound football. Will Levis says definitely with so little recovery time, a lot of guys are going to be less than 100%, which can lead to sloppy football and mental errors. Exactly, and we're better than that. Stress to the team that it's imperative that we take care of the ball, be the team capitalizing off mistakes instead of the one making them. Alright, so here we go. Fundamentally sound, beat the Cowboys, commit 1 or fewer turnovers. That, of course, is the target. My target is to beat the Cowboys. So there we go. That is, of course, the number 1 target. We don't get any buffs, we don't get any debuffs. Now we're going to be talking about the hot opponent. Coach, you're up against the Cowboys this week and they've been playing great football lately. Can you end their win streak? I'm just going to be confident here. Don't like insulting opponents. I feel pretty good. They've looked unbeatable the last few weeks, but we have a locker room full of guys ready to step up to the challenge. Exactly. Hot streak. Cowboys are playing well. All players will have +10 break, tackle, play recognition, and tackle for this game. Exuding confidence. The vote of confidence has your team fired up for this week's game. All players will have +10. Basically the same. Alright, so we both get buffs that basically equalize each other. Snap the streak. Beat the Cowboys to steal their momentum. Yeah, we're going to try and do that, of course. It is going to be an away game, so that is going to be extremely difficult. And to get a better idea of who we're going to be playing, let's take a look at the roster. So, of course, we're going to be starting with the quarterback here, and that is still Dak Prescott, who is still an X-Factor at age 33. I think the devs have just built in, I don't know, the super stud, whatever. But he's always fantastic, he's always super dangerous, and he's not regressing at all. Just compare that to what Derrick Henry's looking like right now. He went down from a 99 and is now at 75, and Dak Prescott just isn't there at all. So there we go. Behind him, Bruce Gordon and Casey Snowden, who will probably take over in 1 or 2 seasons, but right now it's still Dak Prescott firmly securing that spot. Tony Pollard is the starting running back. He's a superstar, of course, and Deuce Vaughn and Dylan Edwards are the other 2 running backs, both 83, both young. Very good, solid setup here. As fullback, we've got Benjamin Cummins, 24-74, looking solid, nothing more than that. The wide receivers, X-Factor, grab and smash, CeeDee Lamb and Courtland Sutton, now joining in here, not with the Broncos anymore. And Michael Gallup. We've got a very experienced wide receiving group here and 2 rookies that look extremely good. Sean Dowell out of Oregon with a hidden depth chart. He looks really good, to be honest. 21-79, very nice. Tight end is Luke Schoonmaker with a superstar depth chart as well, 27-86. We've got Calvin Easley, who's injured, and Tremel Downs, who is the backup tight end. So this room is a little bit depleted, but Luke Schoonmaker looking pretty good, to be honest. The offensive line, Tyler Smith, 25-90. Matt Waletzko is his backup. I think I signed Tyler Smith to the Dolphins because it was just let go. He was a free agent. That was super strange, but we just snapped him up and he was really good for us there. At left guard, we've got Donovan Jackson, 24-89, and Asim Richards, the backup. Donovan Jackson is one of those rookies that was hit by the draft bug, so all players look the same. I did give him a different setup here. He's a starter trade and a starter, so he warrants that. Bryce Foster, 24 and 87. Behind him, Philip Brayton. And Bryce Foster, same thing. Starter trade. And he was also hit by the draft bug. Right guard, Zach Martin. That's a veteran with a superstar dev trade. And the right tackles, Walker Little, 27 and 80. Tyler Guy behind him at right guard. I didn't show you. Tyjae Bass is here out of Oregon, 27-69. On defense, we're facing Zach Sealer, the former Dolphin, 30 and 86, coming in hot, and Bilaimi Fehoko, 26 and 77. Was he always with the Cowboys? Yeah, he was. All right, we'll take that. But this is a dangerous looking left edge. On right edge, Micah Parsons, luckily out injured. All right, I'm never happy if somebody's injured, but he's out for a week. This can only help us because he's such a brutal player. Only the third best ranked right end in the league, but still crazy good. Darius Allen, 24-73, is his backup, so we'll be facing Darius Allen here. D-tackle is Mazzie Smith, Jervon Dexter. We've got Tim Smith, who's injured, and Tommy Togiai. This is a super balanced room, actually. I mean, we have a clear starter and a clear highest ranked player here, 25-93, of course. But Jervon Dexter and Tommy Togiai, very, very balanced, solid players. So, yeah, the front three will make life difficult for us. To be honest, Micah Parsons being out will help us a little bit, hopefully. The linebacking group, we've got Patrick Jones, he's second, 27 and 80, and Darrell Taylor behind him. Solid room. Mid linebacker Leighton Van Resch, he's really nasty to play against, all right? 30 and 90 starter trait, but he's just really brutal to play against with that cowboy neck collar right there. We've got Marvion Obershawn and Jack Gibbons. Balanced, these two solid, but Leighton Van Resch really good mid linebacker. On right outside we've got Damone Clark, 26 and 91. No special dev trait. I think he does have the star. Yeah, he does. But apart from that, he luckily doesn't have any abilities, but that doesn't detract from him as a player. He's just really, really good. Jill Peoples is his backup, 23-82. Wow. Cornerback Trevon Diggs with a superstar dev trait, 28-97, and Damani Jackson, who's out injured, luckily. Jaelyn Watson, then we've got Nehemiah Pritchett, we've got Joseph Hemsley, and Mario Oliver. So these are all the players that are going to be in the cornerback room, missing Domani Jackson because he's injured, but Trevon Diggs is going to be very dangerous in that backfield. Free safeties Malik Hooker, 30 and 86. Behind him, Timmy Spears and Malik Hooker. Certainly one of the better free safeties in the game currently. Let's just take a quick look here. 32nd ranked free safety. I would have rated him higher, but okay. Strong safety is Tyler Nubin. He is a 2-year experienced player, 25-92. Behind him, Juanye Thomas, but Tyler Nubin will be the starter here. Another one that was hit by the draft bug. Just got a quick makeover right there. I think that's warranted for the top 15 ranked strong safety in the game. The kicker is Carrie Webb, and the punter is Logan Cook with a backup of Esteban Ortiz. Alright, so how do we tackle this team? First off, let's hope we tackle them real hard. We get a few ball drops, that would be nice. I think we just have to go with what we do best. Try to limit the short passing, try to limit the run play as we do that, and that should really help us. We're going to be going with splits here on left edge. We're going to be going with backups on right edge. We're going to be going with splits on D-tackle because Tier Tart is back. Arik Armstead is still in the mix. Jarvis Ford should be fit again, I think. Left outside linebacker starter, mid linebacker splits. We're going to be going with the backups here on right outside linebacker. Malcolm Rodriguez doing well. Cornerbacks, we're going to go with splits and free safety and strong safety with the starters. I think we should see Dylan Fletcher revealed right now. As for this one here, we're going to be running it inside. That is just the way I like to do it. The QB, we're going to be training with Levis. The running backs, we're going to split this. Fullback, starters, wide receivers. Let's split it. tight end, let's split. Everybody else will get starter training. I think that just makes sense. I don't want to train the backups here. It doesn't really help us a lot. Dylan Fletcher is revealed to have a startive trait. Alright, that is okay. Fits pretty well with Glenn Springfield. Derrick Knox is a normal depth chart player. Caleb Palmer still to be revealed. Justin Patton is another one of those players that we're just training to hopefully take over that position the coming off season. Let's just see if there's anybody else, because when players are injured they're not shown anymore. So let's just see if there's anybody that I feel like we should train up a bit more. It doesn't look like it. Now, what about on defense? Adisa Isaac. Really thinking hard about giving him some more practice, because I do have a plan. Let's see how that plays out. But I think we're going to give Adisa Isaac some more play time here, or training time. All right, get an interception. That is the weekly game plan. We are going to try. I want to have something where I have one of these middle point thingies. I don't know how to call that. Words elude me right now. We're gonna win the turnover battle. We have to do that anyways, but usually I like to go for one of these where if I don't meet the full target, I at least get some points. With that said, we're gonna kick off training. So before we head into the upgrades for the players, taking a look at the injuries, there's no new information here. Joe Alt still out with an injury this week. Netane Muti out this week. Actually sucks, because I would have liked Joe Alt to be around here. And Neil Wilcox another 3 weeks for the 22-year-old power rusher. Luckily his age helps us here, because he doesn't miss too much development, but still this is really feeling not great. So Jeffrey Simmons actually gets a boost. That's a great one. Pretty happy about this one. Big Jeff gets some points here. Very happy to see him improve still. Kenneth Murray Jr. also goes up to a 92. He does have the temporary boost, so it's an 86 base, but at age 27 that works for me. Tier Tart back from an injury. Important player at D-tackle. Again, big boosts. 29 years old. Currently, Sonny Styles will get the upgrade to be a run support, and we're still not even scratching that scheme fit. Come on, guys, I want to see that. Will Levis gets some more points into being a field general. I really like this one here. What is this? Awareness and throw accuracy short. Super important. The Kentucky prospect. And now here we go, Jarvis Ford, to get some upgrades here. He is a player I'm really leaning towards being my future D-tackle. But yeah, we're just going to see how that plays out. Again, this season I'm not going to be changing too much. I think we just have to keep the team together, keep it fit, keep focused on our target of, yeah, just nothing less than winning the Super Bowl, I reckon. But yeah, here we go. We're gonna get some experience gains here for let's go with this one here, for the left and right tackles. This should help us. And after that, the centers. Then I think we're gonna be going for, definitely for the quarterbacks. And this is gonna slow ratings regression, but that is something that I'm looking towards in the future. All right, for now, I think we are ready. We're gonna start the game. It's gonna be away at AT&T Stadium. Keep your fingers crossed, guys. So here we go. Welcome to AT&T Stadium. I really think it's a cool arena here. Player showcase. CD Lamb, 1,343 your receiving yards, 89 receptions, 11 touchdowns. Wow. Well, he's going to be the one to stop this week. We are showing off the uniforms. We are the away team, but I gave us the all dark blue unicolor. We're going unicolor this season, by the way, just as a reminder. But we're the away team, and the Cowboys do have a light blue, and they also have a white in their uniforms. So that is something that we have to think about, and that is something that we have to take into consideration when choosing our uniform. So there we go. Yeah, this is certainly gonna be a very difficult game against a crazy good opponent, a team that's always extremely good in Madden. And we're going to be receiving, so this might help us a little bit, but we're just going to have to play extremely cleverly, take no risks, be focused, make no mistakes, try to limit them as much as we can. And here we go. Will Levis not fully fit. Tyjae Spears going out towards the side here, and he makes a lot of yards here. Very great pickup here. 28 yards. That's awesome. Really awesome. You can tell that I'm not really in the commentating training or practice as much. It's been 7 days since my last recording, so there we go. For you, it's just going to be a day or two in the release schedule, but for me, it's been a while. So let's go here. Straight run. Straight run. All right, now we're going to go towards the outside. Tyjae Spears. 2nd and inches, and it's an injury timeout. I don't like that. That was Hooker. Taking him down here. Left wrist. Tyjae Spears has to go out. All right, let's go with a pass play for a change here. It's a short pickup. I think we could get that by just going like this. Chris McAdams. Let's see. Usually he does really well in taking over from Tyjae Spears. Is he the best running back that we have currently? Of course he isn't. But he's not the worst either. And he's very capable. Ooh. But of course, Jesus, and it's an injury for Chris McAdams. All right, we're down to JD Bentley. That is not fantastic. Bradley, not Bentley. Torn labrum. That is very bad. That is very bad, because we are a team that relies heavily on the run play. Jesus Christ. All right, that is really bad. Jesus fucking Christ. That's Trevon Diggs with the interception here. Will Levis gets picked. Ah, that sucks. That sucks. That is a spanner in the works. Probably played it a little bit too quickly. I was mentioning mistakes before. And this is a team that'll just punish you. Here's Dak Prescott. Jesus Christ. 3,400 yard season, 35 touchdowns. Yeah. And boom. There we go. That was to be expected. That was to be expected. Alright. Both running backs out. We have JD Bradley in here. And we're taking over. Game day factor. Change direction slightly faster. Alright, let's go. Let's play this. Let's turn this around. Leighton Van Der Esch with the stop here. Number 55 on Chig Okonkwo. It was a super clean stop. Super clean stop. Just really got his hand on the neck pads and just dragged him down. Let's go for a bench here. Josh Whyle, Treylon, Burks. Come on, man. Watson interfering. Interfering right there. Alright, let's go the quick base left. Derrick Henry's helping out. Alright. That could even work. That could work. Oh, boom. Good go. 3rd and 1. Henry slow to get up. Man, I'm really bricking it. I'm really bricking it. JD Bradley. Let's go. The Cowboys' drums are hitting hard. Very nice. Going forward, 7 yards on that pickup. We're 7 behind. I'm really not liking this. I'm pretty pissed that I caused it, to be honest. If it's a fumble, something like that, you can't really do anything about it, then so be it. But if it's something that I caused, then I'm really annoyed at myself. So JD Bradley into the mix here, 3 yards only. It's a very tight setup that they have, a very strong group of players that'll just stop you in your tracks. There we go. Looking for Caleb Palmer. Maybe Chig Okonkwo will be the one to go for. Caleb Palmer, very nice going forward here. 2 for 4 for Will Levis today, 24 yards. We're not doing fantastically well. We're not doing horribly. But we're just gonna try and get into a rhythm again. Josh Whyle, 2nd and 6 here. It's a pickup. Play action deep cross go. I don't think I'll really go for this one. Don't think this is the one to go for. Alright, but we have to be quick here. Let's go with this one. Let's set it up real quick. Try and drag him apart. Just want to break through, get a few yards on this one. Doesn't have to be a lot. 2 yards works for me, as we're going to be hit by the 2-minute warning. I'm going to let that happen, by the way. There we go. No need to really pressure ourselves in this, yeah, heading towards the end of the second quarter. Chig Okonkwo would be fantastic. Amari Rodgers is my safety valve. That is just the way to go. Boom, first down. There we go. And we'll just keep going here as Amani and Amari. Jesus, man. I keep mixing them up. It's really bad. This, of course, is Amari Rodgers. Again, same setup. Usually, at some point in time, it really works well. Just like now. There we go. Boom. We hit him back. Will Levis. We need to get into the rhythm. We need to get our momentum back. We need to just try and be aggressive. Score. Get on the board. 7 versus 7. Chig Okonkwo. Nice. I love that route, by the way. It works so well with our players. I'm really happy to have such a good quarterback and such a good tight end as well. Come on, defense. Defense. Defense is not stopping them. I'm going to say we're going to have a hard time stopping them today. Alright, we have 3 timeouts. We should get into field goal range. Should be doable. Alright, there we go. Do you know why I love him? Do you know why I love the dude? And we're going to call a timeout on this one, by the way. 37 seconds. That is a good one. Big yardage, big gain. Is this Thanksgiving? Is this a Thanksgiving game? Seems to be, because we've got the John Madden Thanksgiving thing is on the pitch there. That's nice. Nice addition. Alright, off we go. Ball is live. There we go. Pushing forward, out of bounds. 30 seconds to go. Fantastic. And I just bumped my microphone in case you're wondering what that noise was. There we go. Will Levis. A laser guided missile. Late man rush can't pick him up here. Can't get up to speed. There we go. Jesus, that dude behind him was looking very focused. Alright, this is a tricky one because this play relies on us getting the distance, alright? I'm not quite sure if we're going to get it, but I think Treylon Burks should be available to use him as a short route pickup option here. Stop at the 1. A second timeout is what we're going to be going for. I don't think that is the wrong decision. Let's try fullback dive. King Henry, come on. Oh, Jesus, they're setting up 2 in the middle. I'm not sure if I like this, though. Do I have other plays? Nope, I don't. We're going to try a halfback sting. tricky, tricky, tricky. And we're stopped. Shoot. 3rd and goal. And this is pretty much what I expected from this team. It is such a good team, man. They're so tough on defense. So I'm really looking for some clever plays here. Maybe let's try the boot slide. Rodgers, Okonkwo. These are my options here. And we step in. That one worked. Chig Okonkwo again. What a beast. What a beast. I'm so happy to have a good tight end. I just really like tight end plays. And we push back at the Cowboys. We push back at them. This is a very offensive-minded game. Defense is not really playing a big role here. Come on, defense. Alrighty, I'm gonna take this one. We're gonna go with a quick slant setup here. I'm not saying that we're gonna be going for it, but I feel like they're setting up super tight. I can't go for this. Let's go with the zone weak. Let's just try and break through here as far as we can. Well, that's 4 yards. I'm gonna take it. Chris McAdams today, not really super prolific yet. Double cross. Double cross play. Got a lot of options. I really think it's gonna be McAdams. Or, of course, Chig Okonkwo, who even gets free. Did you see that? The player had a hand on him and he just got out of there really well. Deep cross. And there are teams where, when you look at the setup, it just looks like they have extra players on the pitch. And this is one of those teams. This is one of those teams. Now let's go. Oh, Chris McAdams. Again, number 33 breaking through here. Very quick on the pickup. Very quick. That's Clark. Wow. All right, inside zone. We're going to go left. I feel like if Patrick Paul and Peter Skoronski can create some space here, that's good. And that's the first down. Oh, did he see the pointing? He was like, get him off me. Alright, now that works for me. Chris McAdams, that is good. Just hoping that Tyjae Spears isn't out for too long, as we're just ushered out of bounds here. There we go. 14-14. 1 minute 35 at the 42. We're going to try and go left here again. Boom. Ooh, late man rush. Caleb Palmer with an injury. Come on, man. He was on blocking duty. Sadly, picking up an injury here, my rookie. I'm really hoping that we can reveal him sometime soon. Let's switch to a mesh spot here. Amari Rodgers, I've got Colton Dowell in now. Again, I like Colton Dowell as well. Oh, number 33 was on him and made Chig Okonkwo drop that ball. That is unfortunate, is what I'm going to say here. Let's go with a flood here. Looking for Treylon Burks, Colton Dowell are my two options, of course. And here we go. Treylon Burks gets free, pushes forward, first down at the 40. There we go. And again, you can see Bruce Sternum. Oh, come on, man. So Rodgers will be taken over as a slot wide receiver. I think that's the one. This actually looks like an opportunity for Burks, right? Should be able to find the space there. And immediately stopped by number 28. But the route worked. And Levis has gotten good enough to really hit those targets very consistently. Kaboom. Number 28 was there. So let's see, what's next? Let's go with the zone split week here. I actually kind of like this one. Or do I have a straight punch route or something like that? Let's try a boot slide. Let's try this one here. I just want to get around the those mid linebackers. Oh, and that came out. That came out. That is not too happy about this, to be honest, because he had it in his hands. He was there. Did really well, by the way. I was feeling like he might not be getting there, but then he did. Let's go this zone week. Let's try to run it. I want to have 5 yards or something like that. Jesus Christ. Pushing forwards 3 yards. That's all we get. It's very, very contested today. Very contested, very congested. And a lot more of that. You can see by the yards that the way that the Cowboys are playing is just very efficient. It only takes a few plays for them to really get into position. And here we go. We're at the 17, 3rd and 7. Chig would be my preferred option. I've got Whyle also, Amari Rodgers. Don't think Burks will be available. So let's go. There we go. Amari Rodgers completing that pass, completing the catch, holding onto it through the contact, even if Nubin came in. That's the safety that we just rebuilt a little bit. Are we going to try and chunk it into there? Are we going to try and chunk it in there? What do I mean by that? Just go for run plays. Just fight for yardage. Just try to push forward here. That was actually a really good job by Chris McAdams. Didn't really think he would get this far, but we pushed forward, kept going. And now an inside zone. Looking to get the curve straight at the point where I pass Skoronski. That would be, of course, my preferred option. And there we go. Boom. Yeah, blown up. Only 1 yard. And it's another go here. Let's try a mesh spot. We need to drag him apart. Is this gonna be a blitz? It certainly looks like it. Certainly looks like it. And there we go. Yeah, Colton Dowell gets in there. Dylan McMahon with an injury, and the Tennessee Titans score again. Fingers crossed. Come on, defense. Come on, defense. Ah, not getting there. All right. Let me just do a quick checkup on who's still in the game. Let me just do a quick check of our running back situation. All right, we've got that handled. Let me just set this up straight. That's a fullback, wide receivers. Caleb Palmer is injured, so Amari Rodgers will be taken over here. I'm just bringing the other players into the mix. That actually works for me. Chig, Josh, and Noah. All right. Peter Skoronski. Dylan McMahon injured. Oh, let's hope he comes back. I mean, Aaron Brewer can do that as well. What about defense? Do we have any key inactives here? I'd rather have Jarvis Ford ahead of him. Clint Sprinkle. All right. Now, this is looking good. All right. Let's get Okonkwo. All we need is a field goal. All right. All we need is to get into field goal range, so no need to play hyper. Over the top, going down, and Aaron Brew as well with an injury. Come on, guys. Are you kidding me? What are you doing to my defense? What are you doing to my, not defense, but the offense? So, do I want to have a dagger? Do I want to have a play action post shot here? Got a lot of time to look. But then again, I don't really want to waste too much time now. Tell you what, I'm going to go with a run play here. Just get that clock running. Chris McAdams tries to get forward. 2nd and 9. We are stopped. Evan McPherson. There we go. Bruce Sterling. Jesus, man. Oof, this is a bad game for in terms of injuries. We're picking up a lot of injuries here. Dylan McMahon out, Aaron Brewer out, Dylan Redunce. Do I want to have him there? Or would I rather have, I don't know, someone like Graham Barton? I think we're going to put Barton in there. It's just a little bit stronger, higher awareness. I do hope that helps us a little bit here. Chris McAdams, 2nd and 9. There we go. Moving forward. 3rd and 4. 30 seconds. And just putting that out there, they're not calling a timeout. Probably thinking, why should they? Going into overtime will work for them as we push forward. And now we're going to be taking a timeout here. 4th and inches. $53-yard field goal, or do we go with another run play and then a timeout? I think I'm gonna go with another run play and then take a timeout. Or is that super stupid by me now? Am I gonna kick myself? I don't know. No. Alright, we push forward, close down a few more yards, lose a few more seconds, and add 5 seconds on the clock. Now we're going to go for the field goal. I think it's going to be something like a 49 or 50 yarder. But I'm going to take that. 50 yards, yeah. Evan McPherson, come on, man. And we, of course, are going to be iced here. I'm not sure if we can be iced with Evan McPherson, by the way. Yeah. There we go. The arc stays. Let's go. Slightly off towards the left, but we get it. Jesus Christ. That was really leaning in there. And there we go. Well done. Evan McPherson. We score. And that is it. 24 versus 21 on the road. We win against the Cowboys. There we go. Yeah. One could say that that was too close for comfort, but I'm going to say we're going to freaking take it. I don't care about the turnover battle. I don't really care about that. I care about winning. Alright, so we started out a little bit slow, but Will Levis, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. That was a slow start, but 78% completion rate. Doing very well, 214 yards. Dak Prescott, 160 yards, 70% completion rate. On the rushing side, Chris McAdams had to take over. Tyjae Spears got injured very quickly, but he still got those 38 yards, 19 on average, 2 plays. Jesus, man. Chris McAdams had to work very hard, 4.2. And Bradley, 4 on average. And 9 for Derrick Henry, only 1 run. And there we go. Chig Okonkwo, 140 yards, 20 on average, 2 touchdowns. Super important. CeeDee Lamb, 104 and 1 touchdown. Treylon Burks, 4 Schoonmakers, Sutton. And Colton Dowell. That's super important touchdown. Getting that. What about the defense? Leighton Van Resch, solo tackle leader, total tackle leader as well. Leighton Van Resch. 1 tackle for loss by Williami. Fihoko. 0 sacks, 1 interception by Trevon Diggs. That was my fault. And on the kicking side, Evan McPherson, super important with that 1 field goal. The game winner for us. Who said short weeks had to be tough? Despite the limited time to prepare and everyone being less than 100%, we still got the job done. Yeah, Will Levis was 84%, by the way. 2,500 earned for the entire offense. That's great, man. That is really great. No days off. Executing the game plan on a short week has the offense fired up. Plus 10 morale. Wow. Gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. Next up, let's take a look at the hot opponent results. Jeffrey Simmons, let's go! I'm glad we could reward your faith, coach. Put the right kind of pressure on us to deliver. Fired the guys up. Alright, let's see what we get. Going streaking. Stolen Cowboys momentum. All the players will have plus 10 break tackle, play recognition, and tackle in the next game. Nice. Streak snappers, entire team earned 2,500. Jesus, that's 5,000 for offense, 2,500 for defense. I'm gonna take that. I like that. Something that I don't like, by the way, are gonna be the 2 injuries down here. Let's take a look. Who's that? Tyjae Spears, 4 weeks. Dylan McMahon, 4 weeks. Oof. Well, luckily Joe Alt is coming back, as is Netane Muti, so we can mix and match a little bit on the offensive line. But Dylan McMahon, that really hurts a little bit, and Tyjae Spears hurts a lot because he's, of course, by starting running back and a staple of our run game. Apart from that, we defended the top spot in the NFL. Super happy about that. Still perfect. Let's see if we can keep that going, or if we're gonna lose a super dumb game at some point in time. For now, I'm gonna say thank you guys. Thank you for joining in. Really means a lot to me. I appreciate all of you being here, and all you guys. If you like what I'm doing, please drop a like. Please subscribe. It means a lot to me. And as always, thanks so much for being here. See you next time.